Coming to you with a live recording at 600 hours, 10 minutes. It is December 1st, 2020. And this is not a diss because I'm going to do a couple of videos this month. This is for us as brothers, African Descendant Men. And I learned this. I get information spiritually or I hear it, not no fake information. We always wait as a race till we get fired or till we no longer in that position at that corporation, that brand, that company, that franchise, because that's what they're building on. They're building on those things, just as America's organization. We wait to give out information. I don't know why we do that. I don't have that in me. If somebody is willing to try to kill me for information to better people's lives and to make people aware or try to block me, try to say I'm crazy, I'm stupid, I'm dumb. We're so used to negative, but when good information come and it don't align to your understanding. I can do anything with any person on this earth. People say you can work with the devil, you can work with the most evilest person, the most racist person. I say yes, because my position, my purpose, and my focus, and my mission do not change of who I work with the information I receive. I have a choice to receive the information or reject it. This is what we haven't learned, to receive information, then push it away. But if I am trying to gain information or work with you and I don't understand, or I'm trying to give you some understanding, we don't never receive it. That's the hardest thing for us to do is receive. And I did a video on that, and I will find it and try to put it, as I always say, I'm going to do it, put it in there, because I want to make sure you are alert and aware. And if I make the video, I'm still adding things in the caption or the description box. So go back to the video every once in a while, go to the description box. If you don't listen to the whole video, sometimes they are long, and understand that, but it's full of information that maybe a young man or a young woman that haven't received yet. And it's not about dissing our women, because it's going to be a series all month, because 2021, for us brothers, it's going to affect our women too. It's going to affect whoever understands that the world have not changed for century after century, thousands of years. If the world is millions of years of age, think about the change it never made. We had a year called COVID-19. Do you know what the word COVID and the word 19 mean? I'm going to go over that. Why didn't the change happen? Why are we always against each other? Why do we think we are the first slaves? Why do you think we slaved each other? It's so many whys, but nobody with information from long ago ever pass it up and say, hey, from day one, if I got the information I receive, I'm giving it right back to, I received it. I don't need the information no more. I never needed it. It was for everyone. Even in mine, see, I sound weird to you because I'm going to say, well, the monies I made at my job was for you. Yes, I'm going to have a child one day. Got nieces, got nephews, got male cousins that I'm older than. I have knowledge that they do not have. I have information that they do not have. So why wouldn't I give them the information that I have and already stored in me? Why? That makes no sense to hold on. Why, when I go get a job, why I get a position, why would I be on my mission and purpose and not want to say, hey, come along with me? I want you. I want you. I want you. I'm looking for you to be there. If I don't want, why would I want other people there? That's not in my best interest. We hanging out. I'm inviting you to my house. I'm going to your house. I want you there. I don't want the people that when they leave and close their doors and windows and doing whatever. I know what me and you are doing. I don't know everything you're doing. I don't care, but I care for the point. Are we not focusing on the same thing? My focus right now is to stay vigilant, to work on me and to do things that's going to better me. So when I come across you and hopefully you can receive this information, I can help better your vigilance, your vigilance as well. So I want to name this the Vigilant Month. I start off with our women because what is the opposite of a man? A woman. Who births man? A woman. And my first question is to you and to us. I'm going to do men too. So I'm saying I'm starting off. I have to start with the beginning. The beginning of a life requires I'm not going by. I'm going to go over religion too. That's being vigilant too within religion. You would be very shocked what's inside religion, and stop saying it's not a religion. You're practicing a religion. If you read a book and you did what the book told you, that is religion. You read it. You call it scriptures or a faith, a belief. No, your belief did not come from the dust. My beliefs came from a lot of people's beliefs came from dust, but it came from an energy. It came from a source, even though it was not written down. But if your information is always only written down and you receive nothing in the spirit or naturally or from a sound mind, a wise person, that is not the information you should receive. Now, when you go home, take that information. Okay, make a fire and repeat. What did you just hear today? Write down the actual word, because you can see it, you can hear it, you can believe it. But if you just believe to believe because it worked, that's easy. If I go buy a pot, put soil in it, good wet soil, wet it, put water in it, and blind seeds and go plant a plant, it's gonna grow because it works. Now, how do you get a plant seed? See, you know how to go buy one. Do you know how to find one? Do you know how was that created so you can form that same plant? See? And this is what I want to do. Is our race, black women, females, our competition? And for me, you could say I'm now, this is the thing I don't do. Only using these words because I'm not going to use them per se, but I utilize them in quotes. I'm not a beta male. I'm not an alpha male. I'm not a feminine male. I'm not a masculine male. I'm not a straight male. I'm not a gay male. I'm not a non-binary. I don't have no calling, but I know what I am. I am a man. I'm not a prize. I'm not special. We call women special. Then women get mad when we say we the prize. I'm not none of that. See, now this is what as is our race, black females, our women, our African descendant women, our competition. Why is it would I compete with my mother? Now, I won't compete with my mother because that's the one that brought me up. You know who yes, we are in competition. See, a man's like, oh, I'm not in a competition. All these men out here will say, I'm not in a competition with women. I'm working with her. Are we really working together? Are we really? Now, this is going to be for the men too. Are we men really work? You already right now, you're going to say we're not competing against our race women, but we truly are. You say you're not. Yes, you are. You say you're not. Yes, you are. Now if I keep saying you're bad, you saying I'm not bad, but you keep acting upon the things that make you bad, what are you? Not saying that you are bad. If you knew to press a button, it will hurt or kill or harm people in such any way that is not healthy and good for them, are you a bad person? Now, here we go. This is just an outline. Behaviors. Now, we in this new age world of women mindset of behaviors. I'm doing women first because I want you to be aware of who is around them. We'll do men next. We in the mindset of behaviors. What is a woman behavior that's against you? See, this is how you now ask yourself that question. Are you in competition? What is behavior you're doing? Because I'm not working with her. My way of working with her, I'm at a job, I'm outside, I'm walking around, I'm in the area. I see a woman drop something. I help her pick it up. I see a woman walking through the door, or even my brother, but this is about the woman right quick, the female. I'm going to open the door. If I see a woman looking beautiful, she don't look too hot in her countenance, her face, or my discernment, or whatever it may be, her aura, I let her know, hey, excuse me. If she's working with me, she allows me. See, this is what we don't understand. She will allow me because she got to allow me. When I say, excuse me, miss, can I have a few minutes or your time and your attention? She gives me her attention. That's one of her behaviors. Now, if one of her behaviors is, she's scared of me. I think about every man I can't even talk to. See, we already put a negative in our head. You said I'm being negative. No, be aware of what we are doing. Be vigilant. So you thought I'm about to diss. I'm not dissing her. Think about what I'm saying. She's already put in her head to be mindful of me. The one that's going to see her carrying her garbage. I don't know her from a can of paint. Ask her, see her carrying heavy bags and ask her, can I help her? But she's already against me. She's going to, you know what, how she's not going to receive me? And this is going to sound silly to many of you. This is what separates me. This is why I don't use alpha, beta, zeta. I don't use masculine and feminine, all these names, square and non-squares and nerd. I do it as a reference. Why I don't listen to a lot of people, and I would not read a book to tell me how to be a man. That book cannot tell me and show me how to be a man. She's already against me. If she cannot carry that item, and I am 10 times, I'm going to say 10 times, 2 times, 3 times, 1 time stronger than her, I can make that. That is my design. My skin is designed to take a beating. And her skin is designed is to carry a child, to be nurturing, caressing, build up and help grow, lift up, honor, and show the same reverence as she get from that man from asking her to help her. She says no. She's already against you. That sounds stupid, don't it? She said no when she cannot carry that box that weighs 60, 70 pounds. The average woman only can carry up to 30 pounds. That box is 60s. She's struggling. She keep picking it up. And I asked her, and she says, no. You're going to raise a daughter. And your daughter's going to tell every man, no. But there's this thing called liberation. I didn't write that word down, independent. She's so independent, even in her independence and liberation, she don't know how to not compete with me. You say, what is Abraxa? Go look it up. That's why I wrote it. Go look up Abraxa. So you see where I'm going. See, you thought I was going to diss. You thought I was going to piss some hate. And no, she's already learned how to be against me. Stay vigilant. You're not a vigilant of what your daughter or what you're teaching your daughter. Her attitude towards me as an African Descendant Man, African Descendant woman. You are her father. The man that's in their daughter's life, young women, they're going to be women one day, not just females. You already told her to watch out for men. You gave her no explanation. You just say, watch out for men. She's already watching out for me. She's already against me. That's what competition. You are against. You are my opponent on the other side. So if we play in a sport and we're playing basketball, when I'm on this side of the court where I'm trying to score on a basket that's appointed to me, she's on the other side of the ball. She's defending me. And I'm on offense. Then when she get the ball, I'm defending her. So in football, when we have the football, the 11 people, it says 11 men, they're going to be 11 women. They're trying to stop you from scoring a touchdown. She's not working with you to score a touchdown. She's not working with you for the league or association to be better, is she? But yet, you're going to call me all these less than names, but you're still not going to receive what I'm going to say to you. Think about that. Her attitude towards me is already against. She's a no, can't help you. Even when you even go to her behavior, she speaks of everything against a man. But then she say, there's no good. Oh, whoo. I don't get in that one. I'm going to wait till I get to the hurt. Her attitude towards me is only based on her ideal of me. Her ideal of me is negative, correct? That is her ideal of me, is to be only negative towards me. So if her only idea is negative, it's nothing positive for her to reach to. What? Is she not in competition? I'm not answering that question. Not saying yes or no. I'm giving you examples. For a woman that's with me, her ideals is not against me. My ideals is not against a woman. The ideals that if they are against is, why are you such in fear of hate of the things I say and do that you saying is going to hurt you? So if I care about the woman health and I bring up EI abortion would be very important because I know as a man, I plant my seed inside of her womb. And I know a womb is delicate, just as I know the woman. That's why I know I can keep hitting me and it won't hurt. I'm not saying a woman cannot be tough and her skin is not tough. I am saying she's not, that's not who she is. I'm not calling her weak. I've seen women run faster than me, lift up heavier things over it. But at the longevity of it, those same women, now it can sound funny, I'm not doing against, it's not the competition. She didn't beat me in a run at the end of the race. And at the end, she did not lift more than me. I said she lifted heavier. I didn't say she lifted more. See how we don't, I know you didn't hear what I said. She lifted heavier. She didn't lift more. Or vice versa. At some point, of who I am as a man will take over. But she got to see me as her attitude towards me can't be against me already. I don't know how to let a man take over or a man be the man. Well, if you don't know how to do that, that's what you have to work on. And if your everyday action is only about, if it's only about her, and if it's only about you as a woman, how miraculously that's going to change? It's only going to change when you change it. So if a man is single, his life won't change until a woman enters his life. It's about, I'm the only woman, this, and that. He don't look at other women. He's not a whoremonger. He's not a money chaser. He's living for himself. He's living for what's in his environment, his mother, his father, his brother, his sister, cousin, nieces, and nephew, their children, their cousins, the cousins. That's his environment. You're not part of his environment. When he go to the refrigerator, it's food in there. When he go to his cabinet, it's item. When he go in his room, he know exactly. When he come home, he know exactly what's in his home because he's there by himself. That is what his positive. There's nothing there that's against him. If it is, he remove it. So the only thing, even if it not being funny, even if a rat come into his house, that rat is not against him. That rat is there, and he's going to figure out how that rat get there. And when that rat got there, or that mouse, it's going to be a rat, a mouse, or whatever, a bird, whatever object. It could be a beetle. It can be a fly. It can be a spider. It can be a potato bug. Now we seeing more people with lice and bed bug. He's going to figure out, how did this get here in my house? And if he don't want it there, he removes it. If he don't care, he just don't care. That goes back to attitude towards the woman attractiveness to you. I ask you, women, and men ask a woman this. Say by race or a nationality or ethnicity, what do you think about each man? But I know as an African Descendant Man, I have done this. I don't call out names, but I've done surveys. Then directly or directly, I'll say, you mind if I ask you some questions? Out of my time speaking to our race, African Descendant women, when you brought up other race, I'm going to tell you why they do this too and why we do what we do. Just an outline, because I can't tell you why you do something. I can't tell you what, I can tell you why I do it, or I can tell you why I think, but as a whole, with other resources and other sources, we kind of do all do the same thing. They was able to think of good things for other races. You know why? Just think of it. Whatever your reason why. Because you're not around them. But what do you always hear? There's a channel dedicated to Caucasian men hating women and kidnapping and murdering. It's called Lifetime Movie Channel and Lifetime. But that's a channel. It's in the movies. It's in the media. But somehow we look at those, we don't see them, and we don't say they hate. But as soon as they put it in the media for our race, African Descendant Men, it's hatred. African Descendant Man can kill a black woman. We all that way. When one Asian, Middle Eastern, African, or African, even African man do it, in some cases. He's not evil. He's not grouped in with the whole group. I am grouped in with the whole group based upon her attitude, behavior, and attractiveness to me so far. So far. Think about that. I am grouped in. There's nothing positive. And the first thing that always come out their mouths, you ask them to name something about what's a characteristic of an African, it's negative. It's negative and I have to now, I say, wow, I said, but all those other guys, they're good. You say Caucasian men know how to treat women, African descendant men, and it's not based on if he attracted to her or not. Then I say, I seen a woman needed help and I helped her. I opened the door. But see what I'm saying? Look, think about that, brothers and sisters. I helped a woman of my race, daily life routines. That did not click in her mind and said, that's a brother that helped me. It's gotta be a major. It's gotta be socially engineered. So if it's not on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube, she don't see it in her life. I bought a woman, I looked at her when it happened, when she said these things. She ain't had no money. I don't tell people secrets or things they go through because it's not my place to do that. Buying this woman lunch. She's having a hard time. This woman, I don't do stuff for a reward, but I was doing it because it was in my heart. I was saying, damn, I got nothing to eat. But how many of them Asian, Middle Eastern, and white men offers her dinner or give her lunch or bring her breakfast so she won't be hungry? But she made sure, how many of them made sure her kids ate? Not one. But I watched, even I seen it. Not even gonna speak on me. I seen this. The man of her race helped her. When she talked, even one dude, I seen the dude check a woman for that. He said, wow. He said, I ain't gonna call you out, but you better stop. People are helping you of your race. You ignored it. You got mad. For some odd reason, you grandeur up this ideal of men. We got this mentality. Man, you made sure you was fed. That woman gave you her number. She was taking you to the store. It was all of your race. This man was doing all in your race. But there's one man that hurt you. So when somebody hurts you, they don't want you. When somebody don't call you, they don't want to call you. When nobody don't want nothing to do with you, they don't do nothing with you. We allow one of us to each one of us to hurt us. Not a conglomerate. I also tell people, I don't burn bridges. You know what I do? Pick up my bridge. Now you take the bridge and you pull it up. Why ain't your bridge up? You know what happened on the other side? The other side of the bridge burned. It was like, how was that even possible? The whole bridge ain't burned, just one side. I say yes. Because when you look on their side, you will see all the evidence of the matches. You will see the gasoline can. You will see everything that burnt their side of the bridge. When you come to mine, I will tell you why I raised my bridge. I got to burn it. Because one day I might want to lower my bridge. You might need to get across that bridge. You can't cross that bridge because you know why? You burnt your side of the bridge. It's going to be frail. It might not even be up, but if it's deal, it's going to be very hard to cross. Going to be holes in it. And you're like, why your bridge don't got no holes in it? Why your bridge, my bridge going to be built strong because I'm built strong. My bridge, even with your bridge, that side burning down, my bridge don't change. My bridge don't change at a wave. My bridge may get a little shaky because it's too much wind. I'm withstanding all this wind. It's making my bridge lean side to side. The structure is not being hurt. It's that wind is strong. That fire was strong that got near my bridge. It might have some little marks and some cuts and bruises on it. But I went back and said, no, okay. And I recreated that part of the bridge. And that part is even more stronger than it was before. Because before it was just a regular skin covering it. Now it got extra skin. And another thing about why is our race, black females, women, our competition, they don't listen. No, you do not listen. But it's quick to say, Otha Williams Jr. don't protect African descendant women. A man told me this ain't a woman. She said, you build up your whole life. You doing things. African descendant men, white men, Asian, Middle Eastern men in America are homeless at I want to say, if I'm correct, we're going to look it up, a 40 to 50% rate. Think about that. Think about the homeless rate. Now, if we look at the homeless rate, if we all look at the homeless rate, why I'm saying that, look at the homeless rate. I'm not homeless. I was. But my homelessness was an account of me being lazy. But things happen. Homeless happen, owing money, doing things, trying to expand your life, better your life. That was where mine came into place. And I made bad decisions. It was incomplete decisions, not complete, because I have no knowledge of. But if I tell a woman, hey, this is the thing. We call it body shaming. I'm not a woman, so I shouldn't say nothing. Okay. But I'm providing you information. And I'm protecting you with information. Black men, black women in America, taken out a text by Honorable, rest his soul, Brother Malcolm X. The least protected women. Hold on. If you don't take my heed and don't listen, yes, you will be unprotected. I cannot protect you. You already told me no. You already didn't receive me. You already think negative about me. You already liberated. You were part of a system that hate men. What else can I do for her? Is she standing with me or against me? All I'll do is I'm challenging you and asking you questions. I ain't guy and I'm challenging it on this one. Challenging you a question. What does it look like when she's not? Look at that. She's married. You know what it look as? She's married. She have men around her that will run to her assistance. Because you know why? She said thank you when even if, and women, you don't get this. You can never do one thing for me. Not one thing. But that quality of your manners, your etiquette, of your gestures, thank you, I appreciate that. Not acting as you scared of me, because I want to help you carry that to your car, or you live in my direction, I want to take that because it's heavy, or I want to make sure you are okay, that somebody else out there lurking to hurt you, I want to make sure he don't hurt you, but you already against me. She's already against you. I guess this sounds silly and stupid. I guess I'm the only one that feel this. But brothers will say, man, that don't happen. You must be doing something. I'm doing something wrong by trying to help. Cool, got you, thumbs up. Don't listen. You don't look right in that. Please don't wear that. Don't talk. Don't do that. Because if I'm there to help you, how many men out there and women out there is there to hurt you? If I'm there to help you, think about that. How many people is out there to hurt you? Yes, people are thinking to hurt you. So when somebody say, man, there's some grimy dudes out there, I say I'm grimy too. But I know how to control Now, this is when control of me. I know how to be positive. I know what makes me tick, and I know what that dude can hurt me. I can hurt him too. Oh, he crazy? He killed everybody's family. Hold on. You telling me I can't go out and get the same? I can't. So hold on. He's more crazier than me. Only difference is I care that I'm gonna hurt somebody. That's only different. He don't care. But don't tell me that he's more crazier than me because he's gonna do them things. I can do it too. People are like, oh man, they're gonna challenge you on that. One dude tried to say something to me. His girlfriend was like, be quiet. He kept talking. Girl was like, be quiet. He's saying he ain't from the certain part of the world or the demographic. He never been in the military. He never bust no guns. He never seen this, never did that. His girlfriend kept telling him to be quiet. We was the same height. So I loved it. I love when I'm 6'5". He was 6'5" or 6'6". I love it when somebody my height and I don't talk. I got a baby face. I look kind of weaker than people. Then I stuck to him. I said, dude, you sound as America. You sound as a white man. He said, what you mean? I said, you spoke everything against me, not one thing for me. He said, what you mean? You have no idea of everything you just said. To you, it's a lie. That's how lies are created. Your girlfriend kept telling you to be quiet. I'm not even mad that you said those things. It showed me how you are against me without even knowing me. But this dude over here, since he gave you a job, you're for him. But this dude right here would kill you in a heartbeat. My mind, even now, I don't even want to fight you. I just want to love you and hug you as a brother and educate you, in which I did. And his girlfriend said, I told you to be quiet. Because you know not of what you talk about. And what another thing our women don't think about, I don't need a man mentality. Come on. We got to say this out. Think about it. I don't need a man. 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 You see how stupid that sound? Do you hear how dumb and stupid that sound? I don't need a man. I don't need a man. You don't need a man. So why would a man think? See, what do that lead to? I don't know. If I keep saying if I say now, let me just reverse it. I don't need a woman. I don't need a woman. I don't need a woman. See what I'm saying? What is that going to lead to? What is that even doing? Now let's do it a little different. Imagine this little kid sitting there. Let's say he's a young, quote unquote, boy. For this instance, use the word boy. And it's a woman, his mother. Just as Lupe's song, Bad B. Lady bad, lady better, be bad, lady better, woman good, misunderstood, bad B. See, we don't listen to that Bad B song, but everybody want to be a bad B because she's independent and she thinks she a boss. You work for a company that's owned by a Fortune 500, which is in America, the organization ran by a Caucasian man, but she's doing good. Is our race, black female women, our competition? Think about that. Okay. And so her son is sitting there. Her son is going to be a what one day? Her son is going to be a what one day? I don't need a man. I don't need a man. What's that last word? I don't need a. Her son is going to be a one day. She got a daughter. I don't need a man. I don't need a man. I'm a bad B. I don't need a man. I'm a bad B. I don't need a man. I'm a bad B. Don't listen to me. And we are so divided and our heart so long. I see it. My race woman, don't matter what I do, can think, don't matter. No, she's not my woman. If I have a daughter and I be with a woman that think highly of me and don't think as this, my daughter, my kids, my son got to go around this. We want to think individualism. It's a collective, because collectively, my daughter is about to collectively receive negative, bad, evil information about me that when she go home, she never will see. Only when she go outside, she will see it and hear it. And you wonder why a lot of us is angry at you that speak this way. And I have to say this. A family divided is a family not together. If your wife can listen to a woman that hate African descendant men, how is she standing with you? How? I talked to a woman. She said, African descendant women want something that black men do not have. What is it that we don't have that any other race? And I thought, the Spirit spoke to me. Now, in the terms of the world, the Spirit had to speak to me in the receiving. I have to receive this. And I have to okay it in my spirit. And that don't mean that, how to put it, it's true, but it's not a truth. You know, the same thing the white women want that they're fighting against, but it's a fake fight because they gave it to our African descendant women, feminism. The same thing they want. They wanted power. Dun, 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 dun. Would it be like money, power, respect? Would it be like money, power? And that's exactly what they want. They want money, power, respect. Go listen to those women. Hold on. I don't need a man. I don't need a man. Money, power, respect. Would it be like, I am independent woman. I'm all that I need. I even heard, I don't need a man, but I want one. I can be with any man I want. I can be with any woman. See, what if I just start thinking the same way? I'm an independent man. I don't need a woman. I'm an independent man. I don't need a woman. Don't that sound, see, that sounds stupid because we got so used to loving against and negative of each other. Stay vigilant, stay alert. Our bad, evil, negative ideals of love do not, what? I never seen, this is how money is made. We supposed to have something that supposed to be of value first. Then you create the dollar bill. The tree is of value. See, we gonna cut down all the trees and wonder why the planet gonna be polluted. The trees and flowers divvies out the oxygen and the hydrogen and carbon dioxide. It filters it. We have natural filters on this earth and we want to destroy it. So if I'm naturally supposed to protect you, I'm checking you now. I'm naturally supposed to protect you. You destroy it. I am naturally supposed to protect you, but you destroy it. Look at the ideals of our women. If you take half of our women and you line up the men that they lay in the bed with and procreate, this is not none of my business, but think about it. A lot of those men have a lot of kids. If you're one person and you create one person, what is it easier for to do? Take care of that one person. Now you create one person. Now you create another person, you procreate, and it's two. Okay, we still can do that. Maybe three. When you get to four. Now, imagine you got four people procreated. There's four children procreated. Now, this is why I call them bad boys and bad seeds. One household with the one child, that man is there with that woman. Now let's make another household with a woman with that man that made that baby with that woman. That's two separate households. Now, if he made another baby with another woman, that's three separate households. He's only at one of those households full time because he got to go to work. Now, four households. That's the ideal of being okay. Women say they're fighting against that. Like, say, I'm going to have a baby with one man or be with only a certain race. That don't change. Now, let's say that child has a father that is in the child life, but he don't live with his father. That's two households with different views. Isn't that our race, black women, female, is that our competition? I challenge. Is that not against? Two houses, two separate. If she's in her own mind, she's working on herself and providing for the child as he is, but in two separate houses, when he come over my house, he's going to get the fatherness. When he go home, get the motherness, but he's going to get them separate. And about the money, power, respect. Our women, this is the example, we chose a person during the government selection of a woman. Okay. She was a judge. Okay. Now, let's look at her credential. She persecuted the most African Descendant man in the history of California. Golden State. Okay. All right. She made a program supposedly to help them men. Hold on. Within that program, I got arrested I was smoking weed, the little nickel bag, the dime bag, I was smoking weed. Non-violent offense, I was arrested for that. Okay. She made a program so I stay out of trouble. What trouble was I in with a dime bagger? I see right through what they did. They needed 75% of which happened of our African descendant women to vote for her. But look who she secretly and openly married. A white male. Our greatest sportswoman of all time married a white male. We want to say, our African descendant men get with Caucasian women. Well, if you go back to the home and there's no father, so that's the man factor you blame. There's the mother. Now, I also say this, single mothers and you single fathers. What are you doing? Even if you're a father and a mother that's with someone, but this is part of you. What are you saying and doing in front of your children? And if you're a wife or a girlfriend, why are you listening to people that's against your husband and your boyfriend? You cannot agree and be with me at this. You cannot be against and with me. I never been against somebody and with them at the same time. Let's take sports, for example, again. I am on one team. He's on the other side. We're playing against each other. Am I against him or for him? I am against the other team. For him, my brother. We're not on the same team. Before the game, we can be for each other and after. But at that time, so in a war, you are not with me. You are against me. That's why it's a war. That's why it's a battle, a competition. But if your reasoning, your powers, your talks, your discussions are very hateful against the very same essence of the man you are with, the same brothers you are talking to you, what are you, our race, people, are we in competition? Very hateful talk speech. You all into what they're saying and doing. And I'm not sure what to call all of this. You desire power and control as the other ones, as I spoke. And the new white men is same as who's against me, because they're against, not all of them, but I have this saying too. When my mother and my father was saying bad things, no matter what age, on my brother's like, look at saying disrespectful. I said, we don't do that. I said, we wasn't raised that way. My mother was saying negative. I say, Ma, I understand, but I can talk about how I'm being discriminated without being the same way. You got rocks thrown at you. We're not going to throw rocks back. We're going to put up shields. And you know, a shield can be more powerful than a gun. You ever used a shield? Go buy you a shield. Go buy you a dummy, a fake a doll, a toy, any doll in your house. Take that shield, put it next to that person. Now move your arm to them real fast. Yeah. See what I'm saying? See what I don't think as everybody. I don't need a gun to stop you. I don't need a gun to hurt you. I'm not even gonna hurt you. I'm shielding myself. And put that shield up to that wall. Now take an object in your hand, make sure you don't hurt your own self, and bang it on that shield. Go outside, bang it on that tree. Take a shield, something you can put in front of your arm and your body. Now bang it with another object against that shield and bang it against it. Remove it. you would see a big old hole in that tree. That part that normally look, you know how the tree look? It like somebody punched the tree. You telling me I can't defend myself without using a gun? You don't know how to think. I know how to fight a war. You know how to fight a war. You think my words, I'm a keyboard warrior, I'm an online warrior. You think these words not gonna matter to someone? I'm building up courage and energy in my brothers. For my brothers don't hate me because I don't hate them. I have no reason to hate somebody that look at me. I have no reason to hate somebody that's against me. I feel sad and sorry for people that way because they don't know the joy and the love and the pleasure that I can go home without. I don't need hatred to motivate me. I don't need hatred. And if I do, I don't sleep. I only normally sleep 4 to 5 hours. So you think I'm about to build up hatred in me? I don't need no hate. And hatred don't create disadvantages against you. Love do not create disadvantages against you. Let me say it again. Hate do not create disadvantages against you. Love do not create disadvantages against you. If somebody hate me, I can still love them. I am not oblivious because I have love. Love is not blind. That would sound stupid. Love is clear and visible and most aware as anything. You know what I found that's not aware, which we don't speak about? Hatred. When I used to box, as a dude got angry, I stayed aware. I didn't get angry at him. He kept swinging. I'm like, what's that? I got better. So I was like, let me see. I got you angry. I tire them out. You get angry when you get tired. You're like, oh, I can't. When they couldn't do what they want, they got angry. And they would say something. I wouldn't say nothing. I was like, oh, that made them more angrier. Like, some people say bully. I never got bullied. It was times where, damn, man, I got to do something. And I couldn't do it at the time. It's not a can't. I couldn't. Because I knew my physical and my mental weren't lining up to do what I really wanted to do. And I'm happy I didn't do it because I wouldn't be in a situation to talk about it. I don't have to go through something. But these same women, there's nothing in common with our women. There's no loving and nurturing. They desire supremacy. This is why I want to say vigilant of the women you are aligning. I'm not going to keep following someone that keep bringing a woman on their panel or a woman into their home or a woman on their set, their stage, the focus. And I know she is not for me. And if she desiring a white man, she been a white man, think about that. When I put my seed in her, I put a lot of other things in her at the same time. She slept with a man whose father was a slave master. His father was a slave owner. His son watched, his wife watched, his kids watched. They grew up and watched. They all watched that happen. You telling me now they're on my side because they don't feel my pain? Financial hurt is not the same pain as a racial hurt. No, a financial hurt can dissipate. If I get $10 million right now, that don't change my color of my skin. That don't change what I've been through. I don't be oblivious. I do not ignore. I do not change the way I talk and walk based on what I have and don't have. Money did not never make Otha Williams Jr. Otha Williams Jr. What are y'all talking about in this era? That my life did not get better with the income that came into my pocket. I got better when I thought about me better. When I thought as me as better, I got better. And if she don't want to listen to sound advice, no longer care about her, because it's evident she no longer care about me, our race is neither same as males. We don't go near those that don't come for us. We do not join under races, under things that never change. I didn't vote, not voting. What I'm voting for. The same ish that happened the last year. People like stuff can change overnight. Right now, if people in that position say, let's change it so we all pay the same taxes. Let's change it so they get fair and equal loan idea, federal aid, assistance, and things that we get to get to where we at. Or let's go give out information, educate. Where they know I'm going to send them. They sent you the census. They sent me the census and I tore them up. I was like, damn, they sent me that thing. I counted and I looked at my mail. They sent the census to me over 12 times. At least 10 times. 10 times. Never once have they sent me a piece of information saying, man, go to the Buffalo Library. There's a thing down there that show you how to get grants. I had to learn that on my own. But they send you the census 10 times. Think about that. They send you coupons to McDonald's and Burger King and to Dosh's and to the mall, the places to buy items and merchandise. But then they will not send you information on how to own your own merchandise. But that's changing because they're in the street marching with me. I respect the ones that I respect me. I live near all cultures. You think them cultures really care about me? You know who care about me? The one that actually care about me, that says and does something. Hi, how you doing? Hi, how you doing? See, you don't want to care. So you don't care about simple gestures. It don't matter. I don't like him, so I don't have to talk to him. I don't want to be around him. I want him to do all these things, but there's no joining together. For me, I know who I am. My mission, my purpose, my position on this earth was about being vigilant of my culture. While we at the dead race, we can continue to be slaves forever. I have a resolve on resolution on what to do. Keep informing you. Look back in the archive. Look back in our history, please. You will see the world, the aura, spirituality, the soul, the higher being showing there was a being on earth, being this person warning of destruction that is all that we do not see. Even if we don't go by race, if you be quiet, you are the same evil that are performing evil on other. So you allowing them to do the same thing they did to our ancestors. You're quiet. Go get the money. Go get the money. Wow, money? That tree right there that money is made out of a piece of a tree that we created into paper. Just as that gold. Gold is not even gold. You got to do all this stuff to make it gold. Diamond is not a diamond. You know what a diamond go through? A pearl, you know what a pearl go through to become a pearl? A gem. Those are gems. You know all these gems go through to become what they become. And yet we don't even do the simple. We don't even have the fabric. We're not even the cloth to make sure I can build the designer. I can build the outfit. We are the same. The same hatred we love. Then I got Negroes saying slavery indirectly was good. You just voted. You just said slavery was good indirectly. A man said, I need law. I said, you need a law, dude? He's like, yeah, because it's dudes. I said, see, I don't need something. That means the law is for the lawless. I'm not on that list and I'm not less. He said, what did you know? I said, dude, a lot of things we knew, and then there's things we did know what to do. I didn't know it was wrong breaking that empty building window until somebody said something to me. Then I sat down. I said, somebody owned that building, whether it's foreclosed or not, or is owned with a name on it or not. Somebody made and created that building. When you break that window, that person has to pay. Whatever entity, see, you say the entity hurt you. Yeah, the government hurt. I know the government don't care about me. So, but why do I have to be the government? I'm not the government. I can give a damn at the same time. Man, I'm going to steal. I'm going to do the unemployment scam. I don't want to do the scam. See, that's a con. You a trick. I don't trick. I don't have games. I'm not going to put myself in a situation where I can't be the example to my African descendant young men. I want to bring about good, love, things we never heard of. But until then, my brothers and sisters, we got a long way to go, a long way to go. But what I'm about, I am me. I am good. I am honesty. I am resolve resolution. When I say unto one, I say unto all, it's your path, it's your journey, it's your choice. And it's our race, men, women, black women, females, our competition. So you have a great day.